Hello, welcome back to Satisfactory. I am Maker Gaming, and this is 1.0. Came out today. This is episode 2, and episode 1 we got through onboarding, just tier 0. That's the plan for these first couple episodes. We're going real slow just to kind of see what Ada has to say about everything new. But yeah, we just dropped off, and now we're back. Finish 0, so if you want to see everything we've unlocked so far, read real fast or pause. And yeah, for this episode, we're probably just going to knock these 3 out. MAM's pretty important, map's pretty important, splitters so important, and foundations. I mean, how awesome are foundations? So yeah, thanks for watching. Let's get started. We don't have any miners up yet. We just built our first biomass burner just to show off the new input. So we can automate biomass now. We're going to have to pick up some biomass soon. I should probably even go out of the Dune Desert because I don't love taking all the resources. That's already real barren on this side. And then I started going a little thinner, not picking up everything after that. But still, we only have so much grass to look at over here in this drab 4th location. I doubt we'll be in the Dune Desert for too long. Starter base. And then we'll really start probably expanding out. But yeah, what do we need to do? I kind of want to get this milestone up on the... Do this, you can go to user interface. Down here, show current milestone. That should get us going there. Yeah, that'll make it a little easier. See what we need to do. We're just keeping all this loaded. Are we out of... Oh, we need to go get... I'm going to pick up some more. We have 3 portable miners on the 3 initial resources. And we're just auto-feeding everything, but we will be getting to miners this episode. Now, because the milestone is concrete and iron, that's what we're picking up. We don't have room to pick up the copper right now. We'll get it when we need it. Oh, this flat rock. Perfect place for a hexagon. First thing we want in the game for buildables is the barrier. We can do a whole lot with the barrier in terms of design. Barriers, pillars, and beams. Well, that's kind of what we're aiming for, but none of that's coming now, right? Yeah. That was probably... Where is the awesome shop? Right here. So technically we could go for that. But I think we'll try and be orderly. I am thinking of this as a walkthrough these first few episodes for any new players. Probably kind of boring for any old viewers, people that have been watching this channel through updates 6, 7, and 8. But we'll start getting back to interesting soon for y'all. We were talking in Discord. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I have a Discord, I have a Patreon. They're both in the description. We were talking... Were reinforced iron plates always part of the constructor recipe? Honestly, it seems kind of expensive. These are the new Mercer Spheres. Mercer Spheres and Summers Loops are now worth picking up. They are part of the game. Well, I don't think we'll spoil too much of the progression. We'll just unlock it as it comes. There's plenty of videos out there explaining what came. It is a lot. About time we automated that. We're going to extend this so that we can get more wires off of it. Because we're going to want another one of those so that we can get wire going. have all the basics, like what you want to call it, semi-automated. Meaning we can load them and walk away. We don't have to handcraft them, but we do still have to load them. Hopefully, this will be the most disorganized we get in the game. That's going to take a while. Which actually gives us time. Do we have... We do have biomass now. I shouldn't have wasted that. Let's get that going as well. Biomass has a better burn rate than the leaves that produce biomass. So it's a good idea to upgrade to biomass and then to biofuel. Because we'll get more bang for our buck and we'll have to search down less plant material. So yeah, 2 to 1 biomass, and I don't know what the burn rate is. If it says, well, energy value is 180 megajoules. What's this? 15 megajoules. There you go. Better. All right, so much quicker than the first episode. We're not having to do much now, but collect. Collect and try and stay entertaining on some stage that everyone's done dozens of times. Well, not dozens, but I've done the start of the game at least 6 times. 4 on my own, 2 in servers, if not more. So it gets a little tedious, but it makes you appreciate everything you earn. My first big upgrade that I love is the Blade Runners. That'll make us run seemingly like twice as fast. I gotta remember I'm making videos. I gotta stop being Mr. Jumpy. Mr. Slide Jump over here. Look at this little oasis. Maybe we set up shop here. Water's been upgraded for 1.0, and I've only seen it over here in this oasis and river on the Dune Desert, but yeah, it's beautiful. Way to go, Coffee Stain, Hannah, whoever runs the water department. I really need to get some biomass. I might go exploring before this episode's up, but we for sure won't do that at night. So let's see. Grass is 80 a minute. Wood is 12 a minute. And biomass is 6.67 a minute. This is fun. If y'all haven't seen, that's new. I didn't even see him last time. We got some Minecraft beds. Steve's up there. I'm down here. Got some nice plants. I didn't even check. We still got the game. We still got Packer Deluxe. No thanks. We've got a toilet with storage. And we have the flush. Extra splashy. Alright, launching. Our first launch. In the moonlight.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for
Second time I did
factory
that.
organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Alright, so we can't send the next one off, but I don't think we'd be ready to anyways, but we can pull it up and be ready. So yeah, it's just more of the same, but now we have foundations, right? So let's get serious here. What do we need? Let's get to work. What do we want? We want a miner, our first miner. We want some power. We want a couple power poles. We're going to need a biomass burner. We'll call it 3 constructors for when we get smelters. And that should probably do it, right? Alright, and that gives us a to-do list on the right. So rather than make this our goal, That to-do list on the right is now our goal because we want concrete. We want a lot of concrete. And yeah, that's the last of our concrete, so this is good timing. Freighter reentry, that was pretty quick. J.J. Abrams over here. Directed by J.J. Abrams. Star Trek. There were a lot of lens flares in that first... Who am I kidding? In all three of those Star Treks. Including the Beastie Boys riding the space wave. Man, that Enterprise did some crazy stuff in those three movies. Alright, sun's out. Let's get those reinforced iron plates. Those are the hard part. To-do list is real handy. I forget to use it a lot of times. Also, we should probably use the storage of the hub. We don't need that Mercer sphere right now. We don't need all the animal carcasses. We don't need quartz. We don't need caterium. Just to get a little bit more out of this system. Let's get this going. Time to get our first automation going. It's a little bit high, but that sets a little lower. We'll do that just so it looks a little more natural. There's our first miner, Mark 1. And that's going to pull our limestone directly out of the ground. And then we're going to use constructors to build limestone automatically. And eventually we're going to have 3 of these. With the splitter. I'm not even sure. That damn rock. Holding control. That's always helped line things up, but apparently now, especially with foundations, it's going to work even better for 1.0. See if we can get a decent track here. No, but... Oh, we also have straight belts now. We'll get into that when we have foundations. Alright, we are moving. Moving and grooving, some would say. And this is what we have until we get a splitter and a merger. But this is a million times better than what we had right before this. Alright, we are burning 30 megawatts. What do we need? 12, I think the other one's 5, so 17 megawatts. We're actually wasting some of that biomass burner, but I have heard that it's got some special properties in terms of what it builds, what it charges. So it might not actually be charging us everything right now. Is that thing already full? Oh no, that's me. Silly. Give it a head start. I can tell you just from day one of playing this, this is very, I mean, this game's only been out for 6 hours. It's very polished. It feels even better. I mean, as an early access game, it was one of the most polished early access games I've ever played, but now it's even better. It is noticeable. Man, I left a lot of things on the table for early access. There's some episodes in hiding. Things that are half done, things that I need to finish. I'm sure I won't finish and drop them all, but there's still a couple that'll be coming. But the hype of 1.0 starting, I mean, this is all I want to do now for at least a few weeks. Just make some progress, see how the game feels in its final state. Spoilers, it feels awesome. What is our closest direction to go about getting a lot of biofuel without destroying the desert? It's pretty far that direction. We could go through the... I don't even want to do from there either. I'm kind of thinking out that way, where that second little oasis is. I think it's around here-ish. No, around here-ish? Considering I don't even see it from here, it's going to be a long trek. That's looking very Cell. If you ever saw that Jennifer Lopez Vincent D'Onofrio movie. Man, that had some cool graphics for the time. I should pop up. Ooh. So cool. Remember that horse? Who remembers the horse? I remember the horse. This is what we're unlocking right now. Then the big boy. Man, I'm so excited. I've been off the game damn near all day since 2 o'clock or so. I had to, do real life stuff with the kids, everything else. They're back in bed. Then I had to finish editing my first episode. All I wanted to do was play, though. And I know I said it's going to be a few episodes until we can get an actual cool design build, but man, I was watching Avatar with my son, and I think I have an idea for episode 3, so I need to get a lot of concrete going. I need concrete and a barrier, and I think we're going to get a barrier this episode. Barrier's all I ever want. I'm sure I've already said that, but it's worth repeating since I've been gone. Let's see what we need, and we'll probably go offline and get it all done so you don't have to sit here and wait for me to craft all this again like the last episode. Unless Ada shows up, of course. Ada de Armas, apparently. That's pretty funny, bed. It's a nice flat space. I do hate these regular foundations, though, but... Alright, new tip coming in. You can press Control, and that will put you on the world grid. And a note to that, if you do... Oh, never mind, they fixed it. Yeah, it used to be if you put a foundation down... Yep, another 1.0 quality of life change. The 1 meter used to be half meter off from the other ones when you place to the world grid, but now they're all even. So forget the second tip and put down whichever size you want. And they'll always line up. But I mean, don't worry also if they don't line up. I got plenty of tricks we'll be teaching there. So I always go world grid and then I rotate to match the terrain because I just want to be on the world grid so our heights match up across the world. That was our first 1.0 zoop. To do that justice, we're going to need a lot more concrete and a lot more iron. And to get a lot more of both of those, we need a lot more biomass. So, should I sign off or time lapse? We got to make a run. We got to bulk up.
This
Yoink.
slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Alright. Yoink has definitely been the best achievement name so far. That's number 5. Ooh. First Mercer Sphere, Episode 1. First Summer's Loop, Episode 2.
This bleeding temple hums a resonant song. Play for us.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way into both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Store it for later use. Fun fact: the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted called Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Massage. Acronym. Cute. Psych. Get that going until we figure out. We got biomass, right? Yuck. We need biomass. Okay. Can't wait any longer. We're gonna do some traveling. I'll be back. You know, it feels weird to get see a Mercer sphere and actually have to go get it. Okay. Alright, so 2 Mercer spheres in, it appears Ada's funny requests are no more, and now we just get creepy. What is it?
Look through the window.
You look through the window. Fun fact, I've never tamed a single lizard doggo. We'll have to do that in 1.0. Destroy 1,000 foliage. Heal this nature. Alright, past 2 more coal. We have picked a great area for coal. Jeez. There's another Summers loop. Next to a crab hatcher. Crab hatcher looks like it's a little bit fancier now. Alright, I didn't mean to show any of this. I just keep talking though, so I've said what I need to say. Let me grab some biomass and meet you back. Alright, I'm back again. Should we be down here? Just gonna bring down secret spiders. This is cool. This cave's looking extra creepy. I like it. Ooh.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
What in the fuck was that? I was guessing this. Oh.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because
Bullshit.
it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Store this potential resource for later use.
As I was saying, that is totally a new bacon agaric model. It looks awesome. Looks more meaty. I was guessing. Did I mention I have a Discord? It's awesome. Discord, Patreon. I'll always link them in the descriptions. What was I saying? Oh, I was just talking in Discord. I was pretty sure that all of our story is going to basically be coming from Ada. And yeah, that was that seemed a part of it. That's enough resource gathering since I can't shut up while I'm out here. Alright, it's officially time to get serious here. I've done a few rounds off recording just to get a little bit of extra materials, but man, we need more. But let's get through this launch first.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory.
Booyah!
Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
So refreshed. Okay, I've been trying to think of how to do this, but I don't think there's any good way to do this for the video, but I need to do some trekking. So yeah, maybe I'll time lapse, maybe I'm recording just in case something interesting comes up, but there's just not enough biomass right here, and I don't want to take all that greenery And I don't want to take all that greenery away and just kind of mess up the vibe of this little oasis. So I'm going to run all the way down to, I wish I had my map. Before I go, actually, I should set the milestone so I know what I need to finish off tier 1. Take 2 to running off, but before I run, I will set up this miner with a splitter, as long as we can make one. And doesn't get much more important than splitters, so I like to do splitters as 5 on my hotbar. You just press the number you want to assign it to on the hotbar. Then I have splitters, then you can hold E and get all of everything you want from that section. Ooh, that's new, the way it's placing. That's cool. You know what? What are we even getting out of here? Do we even need this? 30 per minute. We don't even need that. It's not even getting full. How funny. Alright, like I said, I'll be back. Hopefully I'll shut the F up. Hello, Maker Gaming here. I couldn't make it half a mile without talking, but I do want to figure out, we need to get the colorizer, whatever the hell that thing's called. I'm guessing that's in tier 2. We need to find that out real soon. We want to find out if the color trick still works, because I am concrete is by far my favorite thing to build with, and gray concrete's so boring. So we'll check that out as soon as we can. Neither here nor there. You know what I just realized? I know there's at least one alpha spider up here. A lot more, actually. Ooh, is that him already? Oh my goodness. Episode 1 for my first death? Yep. Oh, my only chance is for these hogs to distract him. That is a tactic. Oh my god. Get him, Spitter! I have no speed, I have no weapons. God, I hope he's not somehow behind me. I don't even have food assigned, I dumped it all.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision. Store this potential resource for later use.
My heart is beating, folks. Whew. Well, obviously my heart's beating. My heart is beating fast. Let me rephrase that. Man, that's why it's good to start in the grass fields. Could I take out an alpha spider with the zapper and no health? I know there's a few stingers out here, but I'm pretty sure they're all little, and it's more towards the other side of the canyon. Alright, I'll be back. When scary things aren't happening. I mean, I'll be back. As much as I appreciate y'all's mom guarding me from the alpha spider, I want that Mercer sphere. Oh, Alpha Hog. Let's try this trick out. Oh, that was close. Yeah, pro tip right there. Yeah, I took out an Alpha Hog with a zapper. Oh, he doesn't look dead, does he? But I got his guts, so he must be. This game's scary. Exploring is much easier with a jetpack and weapons. Stupid zapper. I'm getting that Mercer Sphere. I earned it.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land? Harvest.
Not if you're gonna be scary. That's fun. Alright, I think I got enough for now. See you back over there. We'll leave that as a trophy of my triumph over an Alpha Hog. Hell, and the triumph of not dying for my first Alpha Stinger. Almost back. Just showing off everyone's favorite rock. Alright, I'm back. I know I probably cut way too much, showed way too much video, but let's see how we did. You got at least 4,000 leaves, 141 wood, 93 nuts, 1 heart attack, 1 Mercer Sphere. Not bad. And we beat an Alpha Hog. And we successfully escaped an Alpha Spider. Stinger. Alright, let me get my wits about me, and we will end this episode by closing this out and getting ready to make something a little better this episode. Or especially next episode. Next episode, Avatar. This episode, a little bit better of a starter base. Alright. That's good for 1. This is huge.
Milestone reached.
To me.
Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies.
Thanks, Ada. Number 1, M. Map. Awesome. Next episode, we are going to use these coordinates to good measure. It's good effect, whatever you want to call it. Hey, it's the first time in 2 years I've seen my map without any death crates littered about. Because I'm at 0 deaths. Thanks to my quick thinking and screaming. And the MAM. Let's at least go over the MAM. Reinforced iron plates. Give me a second. Surprisingly, I never found a hard drive while I was out there, but I mean, I did cut that trip a little short. That's dope. Centrifuge. Got some DNA research right there. Microwave. I guess for snacks. Alright, just like everything else, new model, everything looks super good. Let's look inside. This is where we're going to be researching hard drives. Very important part of the game. It's how you get alternate recipes, which can do all sorts of things. Different materials to get a recipe. It's just helpful for depending on what part of the area, what part of the map you're at. Alternate recipes can they can help in terms of material. They can help in terms of speed, power, all sorts of things. What else? And then these are all the trees. Do we want to unlock some of these while we're here? Yeah, I guess we will. Let's get some research done.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth.
Alright, we have a lot of these, but I don't know. We actually don't have Sam at the moment. I don't think I want to open up too much of these right now. Do a couple. Just to see the process. You research it, and then it opens up something on the tree. Sometimes it gives you rewards, and you always get an ADA.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner.
So that lock means we need to unlock all 3 of these branches to get down to it. Power slug, I grabbed one of those, but it's not with us. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on all these. We'll open them up in the next episode. Inventory slots, though. And that when we get the awesome shop. Man, the Dune Desert sounds like Halo to me. Let's see what we got coming up. That's important if we had some pure nodes. This is going to be, that's what we're going to get our color. That's going to be huge. Episode 3. We're going to try and get a little bit prettier in episode 3 and move a little bit faster. Biofuels also very important till we get to coal power. And copper sheets, assemblers, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I think in the next episode we'll do all of tier 2 and probably knock out the space elevator too. But I think we'll end it there. Unless I can somehow make the rest of this video short, in which case I'll make a proper starter base right here too. If it's the first one, thanks for watching. Thanks to Bed Plays Games. Check out my Discord, check out my Patreon, all the things. Leave a like, leave a comment. I love talking to the community. It's probably my favorite thing about the channel. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.